We're out here, our favorite spot. It's local. We got a bunch of cool rigs and we're looking to go hit some local trails. What up? Oh, we got a cool Mike sighting. Been a while since he's been out here. When we met up this morning, we had no idea what trails we planned on hitting today. Little did Mike and I know that this was gonna be a redemption run. Our first time doing this trail looked a little bit like this. I almost flipped off the top of a massive waterfall and Mike rolled on his lid right in the chocolate milk pond. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. There are no chocolate milk cows in these necks of the desert. I will let you piece together how the cows make that pond look like chocolate. As we ripped to the trail, all I could think about is how nervous and excited I was to try this obstacle again. Wondering if I could crawl the obstacle this time or if I was gonna have to shoot up it and risk flipping backwards off the top. I'm sure Mike was back there thinking of his redemption as well, and probably trying to stay out of the thick trail of dust that I'm leaving behind.
We're doing buggy things, and we're naked. Ew, she's naked.
That's right, we're running naked with no side panels. I just got done cutting and wrapping new panels, and there is no way I was gonna risk trashing new panels before Trail Hero. Now that you know why we're running naked, let's hurry up and find some rocks. There we go. This trail looks like a perfect warm-up trail on the way to the big stuff. Naughty.
Dang, a whole monster.
This was a good little warm-up trail for the rigs on the way to the redemption trail. Now that our rigs are all warmed up and ready to go, it's time for the big stuff. If you look at the top right corner and take note on how massive these two waterfalls are compared to Forest Green Buggy, these are the two biggest obstacles on the trail and they are back to back. The second one is the one that I almost wheelied backwards on at the top. This first one you would think the center line is the way to go, but if you take a close look, there are two rock faces, one at the bottom and one at the top, that are taller than our 42-inch tires, and they happen to be lined up just far apart enough that our front and rear tires are hitting them at the same time, not allowing us to get traction. Forrest takes the left line to get around the wheelbase issues, crawls over the boulder on the top left side of the obstacle. It feels super sketchy and gets you way sideways, but ends up being a rad line. Forrest has now made it to the second waterfall, and this one is sketchy. The rock is super slick and uneven, and not to mention that this thing is massive. gives it a slight bump to position himself higher up the waterfall, then puts it back into crawl mode and searches for traction with his front and rear axles to get him over the top. Now it's my turn to head up the 2-stage obstacle. The first part, I'm gonna go do the same exact line that Forrest did and try to get up and over that rock on the top left. I made it through the first, and now I'm taking a good look at hopefully finding a way to crawl this without giving it too much of a bump and doing a wheelie and almost going over at the top.
He's a steep one. Look at him down there. Me up here. Woo.
On the right is not long after I got my rear steer buggy, and on the left is today. Here's a good side-by-side view of what a little over a year's worth of seat time can do for you. As much as getting rowdy and setting it up an obstacle with a hope and a prayer is fun to watch, there's nothing sexier than crawling a gnarly line, making it look easy. Old me is still trying to figure out how to find traction and still a little willy-nilly with the new buggy. But you can see it may not be as rowdy to watch, but it sure is sexier when you can make things look easier and without a struggle. Our new trail buddy gave this obstacle hell, but with the drag axle, it's extremely hard to get this one. We gave him a tug, and I think he had more fun on this one than we did.
I don't think the wind's good.
Mike also put a ton of work into this one and couldn't quite get it today. This will give him another reason to come back and conquer it next time. It's supposed to get close to 100 degrees today by noon, so we need to hurry up and get through the rest of this trail. Remember when I was talking about Mike redeeming himself on the trail from that rollover in the chocolate milk pond? Well, that time is now.
You want some chocolate milk? It's made naturally on the trail. Yeah.
Give it some gas, go!
Yeah, buddy.
What do you think about your floppy? Do you think it helps you get through?
Yeah, it reaches forward and grabs the rock.
Just
ahead of the
smacks
tire.
it and like throws you forward?
Yep.
Well, we made it through the trail and I was able to get redemption by crawling up the massive waterfall instead of hitting it with my purse and hoping for the best. Mike also got redemption in the chocolate milk poop pond and walked right through the obstacle. I've got a feeling that he has a bone to pick with that massive waterfall and he'll be back to get redemption on that soon. Just when we thought we were through the hard stuff and we were almost back to the trucks, I had to go off and somehow find a way to get stuck.
Crap.
Sponsored in part by BFGoodrich tires, OnTrail off-road mapping, HiLites, and AXEL off-road helmets. Best way to support this channel is to give that subscribe button a little skiddly-doo, diddle that notification bell, give this video the fat finger, and leave a dirty little comment down below.